See,
right.
I don't know.
So this is going to be interesting for a couple of reasons here with Middy playing the Pac-Man, because last weekend at Kagaribi, the top 8 qualifier for Asimo was T, and T's Pac-Man took him down, right? So we know he's experienced against Pac-Man, but will he get past this Pac-Man is the question. There's a couple of good Pac-Mans floating around here. JDV actually as well.
Yeah.
I believe got like 3rd place last night at the pre-local amongst the stat competition for the Pac-Man players. So Pac-Mans will be in abundance right now. We'll see what Asimo can do right now against Middy. Obviously a pretty good job. Looking for a 0 to death potentially, as that is 110 unanswered. Chuck just absolutely cooking right now.
I would say matchup-wise, Pac-Man definitely has the advantage here, but in terms of matchup experience, it might have to go to Asimo. I mean, when you fight the best Pac-Man in the entire world since the day 1 of Ultimate, you are probably going to know this matchup like the back of your hand. So even if it's a bad matchup, you know, just that matchup knowledge, experience, and all the fundamentals stacked on top of that. Asimo looking very strong here. Hasn't taken too much damage, and look at this, already working on that second stock.
I think at some point Asimo's just like, look, I lost to T last weekend at Kagaribi. I lost to JDV yesterday at the pre-local. Something's got to give with these damn Pac-Mans, okay? I got to have an opportunity. Let's see if he's going to find it. No, the forward smash accompanied a good cap wall for some good edge guarding from Middy. Not mid about Middy right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and right there, that was great stuff. You really had to capitalize. After the Tatsu, there was no double jump. Once that back air connected, as long as you keep rinsing and repeating the back airs, the forward smashes, it should be the stock here. And Middy doing exactly that. It's still really tough, though. Asimo finding the back air here and still down an entire stock. Middy going to need a couple more answers here, and the edge guards are going to be it. That's where you really got to take control of this character. Ryu and Ken, very subpar recoveries.
100%, bro. That is where they're most susceptible, and Pac-Man can do an excellent job if the opportunities are presented. Finding it right now with the hydrant.
Yeah, I mean, one of the bigger mix-ups you have with Ken and Ryu is if you hold the double jump, you can double jump Tatsu, and you kind of do more of a 45-degree upward recovery. That's like the weirdest thing they can do.
Sure.
But other than that, you're kind of like mixing in everything else. I think Middy doing a great job of trying to stem the bleeding here, trying to get some kind of offstage situation. Tries to go for the grab, but no tech. Dang, Middy out here like, dang, really? You didn't tech that?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, because it's just like, if you're Pac-Man too, 1, you're expecting that, obviously, and 2, so much lag on that grab. You're just so susceptible.
Well, I think it's also more of just like, wait a minute, you're Asimo. Like, you missed that tech?
Exactly. That's the mind game. Oh, you think I'm going to tech there. Or am I?
Yeah, of course. Right.
You guys can't see it, but I'm winking.
Just a slight little wink, of course.
Wink.
But Asimo, of course, with the top player mix-up, missing the tech on purpose. But yeah, other than that, I mean, if the tech came through, if you tech roll in, you still get that punish. So it's not like that grab covered every single option. I just think it's funny when any player does that. It's just like, dang, man.
Somebody of their caliber, it's just like unexcusable.
My favorite one is if you're playing Smash and you use any character with a counter and your opponent swings, but they just miss. And you're like, dang, man, you just suck. Like, I read you, but you just suck.
You just did not honor what I did.
And then the counter argument is, well, I was spacing my area. You got to throw in some terms like I was micro-spacing, you know?
One thing you'll learn, chat, if you're new to the Smash community, becoming an expert BSer is mandatory.
Yes, you gotta have the excuses on deck.
All right, well, no excuses right now for Middy. Knows he has an opportunity to definitely take out one of the higher seeds and toughest people in this entire tournament in Asimo. Somebody who has been struggling against Pac-Man as of late, but thus far, done an excellent job trying to correct that deficiency. This stock from Middy already in danger. The back are gonna do it. Right to the left side of the blast zone you go, sir.
Yeah, and even though game 1, I would say, was convincingly in Asimo's favor, there were glimpses of play coming out from Middy. Oh my goodness, the up air is so much damage. I mean, didn't get the stock, but 66% from what feels like just up airs, essentially. Throws the cherry, tries to get the setup. Oh, air dodging into Asimo. He's going to have the punish on deck. And look at the damage output, man. Yep. Asimo got that throughput. Oh, that's it. Dang.
Nice.
I love on these floatier characters like that, Asimo was just so ready, gets that single up tilt, and it's just like, okay, Pac-Man super floaty, I need to go to the air, and that's the one thing that Ryu has that's so big over Ken, is just hitting that up air one and comboing into the air shuriken like that and being able to get stocks is so important.
Tremendous.
Ken is more of like a ladder character where you're going into like the up airs and you're trying to go onto the platform and then get the tail end of the aerial shoryuken.
Oh. Scary hours right now. If you are Middy, just cannot find any answers. Okay, that's right on cue though. The bell, stun him and done him. But you have got quite the hill to climb, and Asimo just got to be feeling great about himself right now, looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this set.
Yeah, in terms of pacing, Middy always feels like down a stock, taking a good amount of damage, just trying to find this opening, and I feel like there's a lot of situations where Asimo is just being more patient. I know oh wow, great confirm, just single hit right into the shoryuken there. Great stuff, and even the spacing coming out from Asimo, dashing in, just getting it felt like almost the max range of that. So it's a tough spot to be in because it feels like Asimo is forcing Middy to approach. Yeah, and obviously when you have the stock lead, yes, Middy does have to approach in terms of the clock is forcing Middy to approach. But I would say Middy's character has more range, and I would like to see Middy go more of the, DD route.
I got you.
Of playing Pac-Man in terms of like, hey, if you gotta.
Why am I so close?
I mean, yeah, especially we're seeing the damage output coming out from Asimo as well. So against a character like this, you really got to abuse the fact that you outrange the character. This character has to go through the maze. That is the hydrant. That is the bonus fruit, right?
Well, let's see if we can get any kind of switch up. I mean, sometimes, once you slow it down enough, stop being the aggressor in certain situations, you see some success with that, it will kind of inspire the rest of the gameplay. But as it stands right now, it is all Asimo dominating up until that one string right there from Middy. Some nice forward airs and some forward tilts as well to complement it. Oh, that hydrant placement, outstanding. Let's see. He needs to make this a stock. He needs to make this edge guard count 100%, Chuck.
Oh, just falls a little short. So close. Just did not put the cherry on top, but Asimo does exactly that with the downer. What a punish on the wall jump back air, which is not the most common option. So Asimo just having all these options covered. Oh, gets the footstool. Nice. Doesn't capitalize, but still gets the run back on the bell into the forward smash here. And yeah, I mean, honestly, Middy got so much damage from being offensive with these approaching fairs. So I always say with Pac-Man, it's like you're either a fair spammer, like you like to be aggro with things like fair or neutral, or you're more of, okay, set up the hydrant, charge the bonus fruit behind the hydrant, right? That's the classic Pac-Man. But I think Middy trying to mix in a bit of both here. Not a lot of room to work with. Hydrant is still up.
Yeah, I do like the fact that Middy does choose to be so aggressive, but I think a good mixture, a healthy mix of both for a matchup like this where you are behind would it definitely serve them well. But nonetheless, I mean, keeping pace right now, slight lead as well. Asimo at the ledge, force them off.
Ooh, here's an air approach, just trying to get that up air combo spire, especially on the platform here. Asimo, oh, beautiful forward tilt into the down air.
Yes.
And in those situations, especially when you get a forward tilt like that by the edge of the stage, you're most of the time, especially if your opponent's trying to come back towards the center, you're going to catch DI in. Asimo very ready for the DI in, and if you DI out, Asimo has some scenarios where you can get the back air follow-up as well. So Asimo having all types of different follow-ups. Man, the bell connects. But a nair, I think, hits him out of the bell stun. Yeah,
a little bit of a sloppy interaction really kind of cost Middy what I think would have been an opportunity at a for sure stock right there. But nonetheless, still getting in a great position. 160 for Asimo behind the 8-ball and going to be off the stage. That back air clean connection going to do it. Let's go, Middy. Break the 3-0 curse of this stream right now, my boy.
The 30 block.
You can do it.
Take down the 30 block.
It's got to go.
And I will say, of all the games, it's going to be the closest one so far. I think Middy's still mixing in some offense. I like that. Going into the up smash, I don't know if it was because the hydrant was able to body block Asimo towards Middy, but nonetheless, great damage here. Oh, snatching up the apple.
Oh, wow. Yeah, just take it, throw it right there, and get yourself some big damage as well. Why the heck not?
Yeah, we're still seeing Middy's offense come through, but I feel like we're seeing a bit more hydrant, charge bonus fruit. Like, there are times where you can take a little break, you know?
Oh, no. Oh. Getting caught on that platform, not going to do Middy any favors. That's so unfortunate, was performing so well, but Asimo, you sees an opportunity, Charles, and seldom does he let it pass him by. It's going to be a 3-0.
You know something's up with Asimo's gameplay if we see any type of drop combos. Asimo, one of the most consistent players in the business when it comes to follow-ups, and if you're playing any kind of fighting game character, I hope that's the case, because you really need it, especially when you get to the later parts of bracket. The amount of opportunities Asimo is given to be able to even do these types of combos against characters like Steve and stuff like that, it's very few and far from between.
Yeah,
so
100%.
It can be really rough.
Yeah, it really can be, and you know, again, a good effort though from Middy, but it's just situations like that